This song is about being somewhere you probably shouldn't be. Somebody you definitely shouldn't be there with. And then their husband comes home. This song's called Somewhere I Shouldn't Be.
Daddy Cooper, I'm sure you're sitting on your couch drinking a beer watching this video right now, man. We love you, brother.
Keep on working till the day he dies.
Yes. It was awesome. That was super good.
Yeah,
I like that.
All right, we are here with Royally Bankrupt. Where are you guys from? Woo! They're from Woo!
Yeah. So, our practice space is in Oil City, Pennsylvania.
You're all Oil City adjacent.
Venango
About
County.
40 minutes away.
Venango County-ish.
How'd you guys all come together as a band?
Okay, so when I was 20 years old, which I'm 31 now, so some time ago, but I was working at a factory, and I was living at my grandma's house, as one does in their early 20s, I guess. Brock started working with me, and we were working together, and I found out after a few days of working with him that he played guitar, and so we were like, man, we should get together sometime. And I was like, where do you live? He was my direct neighbor. I mean, he lived right beside me. I mean, it was like my grandma's place, and he lived right there.
That's awesome.
And so we started playing together back then, and I've been back and forth. I grew up in Savannah, Georgia, and then when I got back in town, we started just doing kind of acoustic stuff until old Mr. Harry came in.
Yeah, we decided we wanted a bass player, and I knew Todd because when
It's a tough call.
Alex had left, I got hired to play in a country band, and so did Todd.
Yeah.
So I
that's
met
how we
him through that,
Playing
and
in
then
a country cover band of all things.
yeah, good money, real good money, hard on the soul, but it is.
So
It's rough. It's a rough industry. It's kind of dirty.
And then Todd had to go away for a while. So while he was gone, I did like solo acoustic stuff because they both had abandoned me. And then in the process of doing that, I met AJ with his other band. We got to a point after the three of us got together, we had a different drummer. It wasn't working out. He was interested in his own thing, so we split ways. And so I gave him the ring up and said, hey, we got this thing going on. If you want to help us record an album, fill in some dates while we find a permanent replacement.
AJ came in with a check yes or no note, you know.
Yeah. No,
We gave him a maybe. We had to think about it. I mean,
He gave Todd
It's a serious thing.
stomach ulcers because he sat us down one day and was like, well, I got something we got to talk about. So we assumed that meant we were done. He couldn't do it anymore. And then he followed it up with, why don't we just make this thing official?
I forgot that happened.
I mean, it was not. I mean, it hadn't felt like I was at a high school dance in a while.
3 beautiful years later, here we are.
So how'd you guys decide to name?
My dad watched MASH when I was a kid, man, and so there was just an episode where they used the term morally bankrupt. And I tell you, from going back and forth between Georgia and Pennsylvania, this area in general seemed to be royally bankrupt, and that's what a lot of our songs were about, just kind of the area and how a lot of the jobs moved out, and there's less opportunities for folks, and if you want to make sure that your band name's one of a kind, you make up a word, you know, royally. That does not exist, you know. So I just wish people. I just
It's fun to
wish
say
when
when
you
you're
say
drunk,
it
too,
to
I bet.
people, they got it.
It seems to be
Yeah, it's great to explain to people.
bankrupt.
First album's called Going for Broke. We made it. We're broke.
Nailed it.
Couldn't even have a good
I am
second
more
title.
broke now than I was before.
It's funny because you just thought, you know, at that moment in time, we thought that's what broke was. You know what I mean? Bless our hearts, you know.
Yeah, we made it.
You know.
We were going there. Well, we got there.
How does this
I mean,
keep happening?
we drove by broke a while ago, boys. I mean, it's out to mirror.
Yeah, now we're getting towards the morally bankrupt now.
These guys are great. So who are some of your musical influences? What trips your triggers?
It's all over the board. That's it.
Yeah, it is.
AJ's
How
number
long do you
one-
have?
AJ's number one is Hall & Oates B-sides. That's what gets him going.
I mean, I think we all
B-sides.
dabble in Hall & Oates B-sides.
That's only like eighth of a joke too, by the way.
Yeah.
He loves Hall & Oates.
Like, I'm a
He does.
metalhead, but
Well, I
I
mean-
love Hall & Oates. Like,
Do you guys know that
They make
there's
some
there's a Colin Oates hotline? Does everybody
it's in
know
my
that?
phone. I call it.
You want it too?
I call it like it's my soul brother.
Yeah, there you
man,
go.
you're having a bad day, and I just Hall & Oates, the Hall & Oates helpline.
But that just gets him pulled up out of it.
That's so funny you have it too.
As far as influence goes, it's pretty all over the place.
You can obviously hear some Southern rock.
Georgia boy over there.
Yeah, as I say, you can't exactly shut that off.
It's not.
That'll happen.
That got stuck on.
We appreciate
It's
it.
not a fake for the stage. This is a real thing.
Ugh.
I think,
You
like,
had to get one Southerner.
in a form field, I think you could say enough that you would run out of space in that form field. What did I say before we started this, Todd? What did I say? What did I say? I leaned in here real nice. I said, hey, y'all, let's make sure our phones are on silent before we do this interview. And then you pulled your phone out. And here we are. Here we are.
I took a video instead, I think.
You guys want to name a couple more bands instead of leaving at it could be anybody?
I like the mystery.
You can tell us who our influencers
Yeah, exactly. Come up to
are.
us
I
at the
bet you're not
show.
wrong. That's not
Shoot
maybe
us a
they're
guess, and we'll let you know.
And be like,
Hall
I
Notes
bet
wasn't
you're-
on my bingo card.
As far as like what we pull in for writing, anything that's like storytelling forward, yeah, we
Do you
do.
like to write fictional stories, or do you like to draw on real life
somewhere I
stories?
should be is not.
Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. I think you
Starts
make
real.
them. You got to make them personal, somewhat, but then also
Somewhere.
it needs to be able to be vague in a way that people can put themselves in the shoes of a character in a story.
Do you guys write together, or is there like one of you that's more the lyric writer? Or?
It kind of ebbs and flows by the song.
Yeah, our first album, I'd say
If someone asks, like,
he wrote the lyrics on a few songs, and our first album was kind of just like that.
It was pretty piece made.
It's just it was a formative album where like we expanded as a band and kind of came together as a band over the course of writing that album. So there are some songs that were written, that I wrote in my room or that me and Brock wrote. The album we're working on now is much more.
Our sound is definitely driven by writing together. Like you can tell.
That's awesome.
If we don't write it in our studio, you can tell. I can tell which one of
it
us wrote
sticks out.
The number of bands that can point to the guy in the group that's the writer, versus the number of bands that say we're all the writer. That, like, it's not often.
I'm
Like,
more of a muse. Like I can
That's
come
awesome.
up. I can come up with like the topics a lot better. But
Yeah, sometimes
Alex
people will
is
ask,
a better
like-
lyricist.
Like the first song we played today, I don't have any lyrics written for that song, and I'm sure when I watch this video at a later date on my couch, I'll be like, that story doesn't make any sense. But what I will do is I will take lines out of it that I like, and I will kind of sculpt around the lines and kind of expand on that. I think we like to play a song out after we write it before it gets to the album version, because you can tell a lot from an audience, when you're in a room.
Well, it's just really more practice with it as well.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Get comfortable with it, find out what you want to do.
We've written a lot of songs on stage. There's songs that we've.
live writing in the moment.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we'll play something nonsensical for our sound check, and then we'll be like, hey,
Next
we
thing
kind
you
of
know,
like
it's a
that.
song.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Plus,
That
there
happened
was
a couple different times. That's why we just stick with the key of
Sound checks
A.
are magic sometimes, man.
There,
Yeah.
there was a while too where we just never had the time to get in the studio to actually write stuff.
We have one.
So we just took all of our sound check songs and threw
Yep,
them together, and it was an album.
Yeah, that's actually
Not too far-fetched.
yeah.
So what's next? You guys got anything coming up that you're excited about?
We have a couple Toby Hill shows coming up, which are always a great time. Great food over at Toby Hill.
Toby Hill Bar and Grill. I
We
told
always
Will.
get the shout out.
We have September 12th.
Oh, yeah, September 12th.
We'll be opening for Molly Hatchet.
It's at Marion Center.
Marion Center.
Yeah, I looked it up yesterday because we
Right on.
had a fella ask me about
One
it.
last question for you. I always end on something weird. So, if your band was a monster truck,
Oh, yeah!
what would you name your monster truck?
Okay.
I feel like we don't need to change the name.
Well. I've never thought of it before right now. I just want you to know.
I think that's an AJ Fry question, man.
Do you want me to give some
We
other
will
ones, or is that
allow
one
you to
good?
name it.
What if it's just Monster Truck and we steal all their thunder?
Till we lose.
All right,
Stop.
AJ, come on.
All right, are we solidified on it?
AJ, I just want you to just craft
Go.
something that's beautiful. Hey, let Dwayne have a little influence on it. You know what I mean? Dwayne's seen a monster truck
I'm
rally.
trying to think of other ones. That one's really.
Dwayne's his mullet, in case y'all was wondering who Dwayne
They named it. I
was.
did not name
I'm
it.
glad.
And he would like to, any video we do, he just likes to go on and say, hey, he's had this mullet older than the kids that are wearing them now. You know what I mean? He's had it longer than they've been alive.
I can attest to that.
You know?
It's
So,
15. It's 15
don't
years.
come around here thinking he's
Go-
on a
go
fad.
with
All right. So I think we're gonna go. We're break.
All right, monster
Okay.
truck.
I think it's gonna be monsterly bankrupt. Like if I could see it on the side, if it was airbrushed on the side of a truck, and it's like one of us riding a gator that has wheels instead of arms on the side of it.
Yeah.
Like over a China hutch, like on the side of the truck, you know.
I love how you say one of us riding a gator that has wheels.
I don't want to be
Hey, it's gonna be you, man. Who's gonna be on that thing?
I didn't want to be selfish.
I mean, you gotta have like we'll build that gator and then we'll put you on it. We'll get a fan.
It could be
let it
jumping.
blow back some.
Like
You know.
jumping over a burning barn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Y'all know
But
somebody
it's gotta
sells
be
monster trucks?
Yeah, hey, next time when
I
you
started a new dream for
I
you
know
guys.
somebody's got one.
I need you to come around next time we need to think of album art. I need you to come around and ask us some random ass questions like that.
No, I love those.
That's the next album cover.
Yeah, but here
Monsterly.
and the Monsterly Bankrupt. It just rolls it over. Woo!
Good night.
guys.
Hey.
Well, you're super fun to hang out with. Your music's awesome. I'm glad you came. We're gonna get everything torn down.
All right,
All right,
Sean,
yeah,
Travis,
this was
thanks a lot,
awesome.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you
guys.
very much. Woo! And thanks, Spots Music.
Yeah.